Meghalaya state is also going to poll for the Lok Sabha elections 2024. It is for the 18th Lok Sabha. On first phase on 19th of April 2024, and voting time in Meghalaya will be 7 a.m. in morning till 4 p.m. We have total 2 Lok Sabha seats, one Silang ST which contain 36 assembly segment and 2 Tura ST which contain 24 assembly segments. There are 10 altogether candidates across the state and 6 in the Silang parliamentary constituency and 4 in the Tura parliamentary constituency. We are having total 22,26,567 total voters, out of which 10,99,517 male, 11,27,047 female, and 3 third gender voters. So if we see the increase in voter, that is 51,331 more voters in compared to last year's assembly election, and 3,15,195 more voters in compared to previous Lok Sabha election 2029. We are having 633 average electors per voter. So first time voters, they are 31,247, total 11,720 PWD voters, 10,180 85 year plus voters, 5 overseas voters, 100 year plus voters are 341, and 3,884 service voters. Altogether we are having 3,512 polling stations, out of which 326 are urban and 3,186 are rural polling stations. So we are having total 88 polling stations, all women managed, and 60 model polling stations and 10 PWD managed polling stations. So total polling stations which are not totally accessible up to the motor vehicle or number are 50, and we are having webcasting in 1,886 polling stations. Other polling stations will be covered through the video camera or micro observer and other ways. Out of total polling stations, 762 polling stations are P-2 polling stations where the polling parties are supposed to go 1 day in advance. So in all 762 polling stations, polling party has started yesterday on 17th and they reached in their respective polling station. And for other polling stations, which are around 2,750 P-1 polling station, all the polling parties are already dispatched and they are arriving in their respective polling stations. Out of total two parliamentary constituency, in 33 Rambrai assembly segment, 17 Namsapung polling station is having 1,274 voters in Shillong, and in Tura, that is 12 Chandmari in North Tura assembly segment and having 1,324. So that is the largest PS as per number wise, and with the lowest number in the Shillong, 82 Kamsing polling station in Amlarem, where the polling party have to go by vote, and 56 Portage Sim in the Ranikor, and both are having 36 voters. And in Tura parliamentary constituency, Narigri polling station in William Nagar having 85 voters is the lowest polling station in numbers. So we are having 133 polling stations altogether in network shadow areas, and total 409 polling stations are vulnerable and 29 are critical. 187 polling stations are bordering Assam and 140 polling stations are bordering Bangladesh. 128 polling parties are reaching to polling station through the state of Assam. As per area wise, if you see the West Silang Parliament Assembly segment in the Silang, it is having only 2 square kilometer area, and Mausenrut is the largest in area wise, having 1530 square kilometer. So as per the assembly segment wise, Dalu is having smallest number and Maulai is having the largest number of voters. Gender ratio of the elector in this 2024 elections final roll is 1025 and EP ratio is 649. Voting in the previous Lok Sabha elections, it was 71.42, which was more than national average, and out of which 65.48% voting was in the Silang and 81.38% voting was in the Tura parliamentary constituency. So we have distributed the total number of the voter information slips to all the voters, and 2030 accessible VIS also with the braille features have been distributed to the visual impaired, and voter guide has been distributed to 4,59,573 households. So as per the home voting facility is concerned, so total 21,900 eligible voters we are having in state, and out of which 10,180 senior citizens more than 85 year age and 11,072 PWDs, out of which total 4,619 electors has opted for home voting, and breakup is 2,387 senior citizen and 2,232 PWDs electors have voted from home. So election duty certificate has been provided to the government official and staff on election duty who will cast their vote on the EVM at polling station where they are deployed on polling day, which will be tomorrow on 19th, and total 14,048 polling personnel have been deployed to all 3,512 polling stations. So 40 companies of CAPF have been deployed in the state, and for the preventive measures we have around 1,619 person has been bound down, and as per the MCC violation is concerned, so till 17th April total 4 FIR filed, and armed deposition is around 57%, which is in number 12,912, and district committee set up for deposition exemption, so total 773 armed licenses are exempted. So total seizure pre-MCC is 33.45 crore, and post-MCC total seizure is 10 crore and 93 lakh till today's morning figure. So total 67 complaints received through NGSP portal, 9 C-Vigil cases which we received are already resolved. So we are having total 39 interstate nakas, and there are the different level around 40 interstate meetings held to maintain the peace at the border area. So moreover, apart from the EPIC which is being distributed to the voters, there are the alternate identification documents as approved by Honorable Election Commission of India. So these 12 identification documents are Aadhaar card, Manrega job card, passbook with photograph issued by bank or post office, health insurance smart card issued under the scheme of Ministry of Labour, driving license, PAN card, smart card issued by RGI under NPR, Indian passport, pension document with photograph, service identity card with photograph issued to employee by central, state government, PSUs, public limited companies, official identity card issued to MPs, MLAs, MLCs, unique disability ID, UDID card issued by Ministry of Social Justice and Empowerment. As per the assured minimum facilities are concerned in respect to the polling station, we have made all the needful arrangement. So, moreover, 97% polling stations are covered with the drinking water, and similar number with the RAM. It is the permanent one, and similarly, wherever there is missing, so temporary arrangement has been made and placed to ensure 100% assured minimum facilities. Similarly, in case of the electricity also, where all the places not having the permanent connection, the temporary connections have been provided in coordination with the MECL. So other facilities, furniture, toilet, signages are also been arranged almost all the polling station, and the any gap has been arranged through the temporary measures. So state of Meghalaya is fully ready for peaceful conduct of the Lok Sabha elections 2024, and through you I would like to appeal all the voters to come forward to cast their vote and no voter to be left behind.